Hey YouTube, it's Audrey, and I'm here to share with you the first installment of the Stuff It collaboration with Poetspice, where we'll be featuring bags, boxes, and purses all throughout the year. Join us every third Saturday of the month, and we will have inspiration for you. I love bags, I love boxes, and I am going to try to give you a variety of things throughout the year. Sometimes I'll have more than one thing to present. Sometimes I will do dies. Sometimes I will use punch boards. Sometimes I will just use paper ruler and scoreboard and see what we come up with so that you get a variety so that everybody doesn't have dies. Everybody doesn't have punch boards. Most of us have paper. For those of us who use SVG files, I'll be using those too because I have countless bags and purses and box files in my collection of SVG files and silhouette files. So before I forget, everything will be listed below, the links to all the other people who are in this collab, and I think there are 10 of us. So make sure you hop along. Make sure you're subscribed to everybody, and during the whole course of the year, if you want to join in with us and use hashtags that we'll have below. But I just want to share a few things that you might see me use. Recently, over the holidays, I got some new things from Simply Made Crafts, which is a UK company. But these two right here are hexagon boxes, and they're the kind that have the different levels. So you could use it, make a plain box, or have the different levels. I have this gable box, and actually, I had to shout out to Craft Stash because they sent me this free, and although the mailman almost destroyed it, but the die is still okay. I had gotten actually this die, which is a luxury handbag, and one of the dies actually is broken, and I think that it will still work. I haven't tried it, but I let them know, and they told me I could pick out any other die that I wanted of the same value. So they sent me this large gable box, and this is a huge one. So those are a couple that I have. And then I have this one, and I used the smaller version of this that came in the Papercraft Society box. And I showed you I made a mini album out of it. But this is the larger version, and it's actually a bag die. And then on to what I use for this very first installment, the January installment of boxes, bags, purses, stuff it collaboration. So, I know everybody's like, oh, Audrey's gonna do a purse first. And actually I was going to, but things have just not allowed me to do the crafting that I want to do. So I had to do something a little bit less time consuming, so to speak, than the elaborate purse that I was going to do the first time. But you could bet coming up, you're going to see some dynamic purses coming out of my channel. But anyway, I used this Card Making Magic, one of my favorite companies. Um, I love her designs. And so this one is the Emerald Box Kit 5x7. And these kits come with so many things in there. But I use this as my first project. There's also layering dies that go with it. Now, I did not use any of these this time. Just I used all of those. And then this one I had hoped to make too. I had hoped to make this box also that would coordinate with the one that with that emerald one, but I just ran out of time. But I did use the warm wishes out of that one. For each month there will be a theme, but the theme is optional. So this month the theme is winter, and I did choose to go with that theme. And so here is my interpretation of winter in my emerald box. Now, I know this is a lot busier than what I normally do, but I wanted to do something just a little different than my normal. So it's still elegant and it's definitely blingy. It's not as clean and simple as I'm used to doing, but I just love the way this turned out. But I used 110-pound cardstock to make this box, and it is the emerald shaped box that I just showed you to die for. Um, and then all of the parts and pieces were actually from that particular die set. The flowers, the leaves, um the what am I trying to say? Branches. So I just cut them out. I did some shaping, and like that one there is layered on layers of foam tape to give it some dimension, some foam squares. Um, I also um used Spectrum Noir glitter ink um, in the clear to cover the flower petals to give them more sparkle. I left the leaves without the sparkle because I wanted some contrast. And of course, there's glitter paper all over. And then I've added bling or pearls in the middle of all of the flowers. Now, in a lot of cases, I double layered stuff. As you can see, this has a layer of silver glitter, and then I made one. If I could show you, you could see there. Can't see the. There are two layers here. There's a blue one under there. There we go. So I kind of double layered in some places, like with the branches, and here I double layered the flourishes. I left the leaves single layer, but as you can see, all the flowers are double layered, and then same way down here again with the branch and the flourishes. And so I added leaves in different places, like here and here, here. I used some pattern paper, as you can kind of tell on that leaf. There's a little bit of pattern paper there. Um, and then I cut out the warm wishes. I have the background in the blue that matches the box, and then there's the silver under the blue for the warm wishes. I added pearls throughout the box just to give it a little more bling. And then there is actually a cutout. I used one of the other frames of the box. So you can see this one right here. I used this one and I used this one. So that's cut out the top of the box. So you can see the edge there in some places. So the box was already sturdy, but I put the what am I trying to say? Glitter paper, which is a heavy glitter paper, and I'm trying to open the box so you can see. So on the inside of the box, there's the glitter paper, but then I also lined it with this patterned snowflake paper. And then on the inside bottom, I lined it with that snowflake paper and then a smaller piece of the glitter paper. So it's very sturdy. So, I mean, you could stuff this with some crafty goodies, with some chocolate. You could put a small scarf in here, that kind of thing. So, I love the way it turned out. And again, it was very easy to put together, and then you just spent time decorating it. So that is my first box for the Stuff It collaboration, January 2020. I look forward to you joining me every Saturday on the third Saturday, or every month on the third Saturday of the month with this collaboration. Again, I will have links to all the other people that are in the collab, and if you want to join, just tag us with the Stuff It collab response for a video and join in on the fun. I know we all have, dies, we have SVG files, we have punch boards. and we have tutorials that we want to try and do. So here's the opportunity to join in the whole year. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for visiting. I know I haven't been around much, but just continue. I will be back. So thank you so much. And also, you never know when there's going to be a giveaway. So make sure you're watching, everybody, and stay tuned. Thanks, everybody. Have a great and very blessed day. Bye bye.